The Charitable Business of the Year Award is to honor businesses that have made significant charitable contributions to the community. Applicants are judged based on the extent of services provided to the community, the impact the services have, and the commitment the business has shown over time. The award honors businesses that have made outstanding contributions to the economy and community. The business should also display leadership in business and community affairs, be actively involved in professional and/or trade associations, and maintain equal opportunity employment. The 2017 Charitable Business of the Year is Sellers Sexton Ford Lincoln Mazda. It is with great honor to nominate Sellers Sexton as our 2017 Charitable Business of the Year Award. Over the past 40 years, Sellers Sexton has dedicated to provide remarkable service to their clients and community. The company upholds the highest standards for the wide range of services it provides, and there is no distinction between big and small customers when it comes to the quality of service offered. Their commitment to professionalism and best practice is embraced by every staff member at every level and location. It is the tireless efforts of the Sellers Sexton team that sets them apart to be the finest example of an industry leader. Sellers Sexton also recognizes the support it receives from the communities and business that it serves. The company gives back to the community through its involvement in volunteer programs, sponsorships of events and organizations, and the many other gifts of charity. In the past, they have partnered with Drive One for the School, supported community sports teams, and contributed to several fundraisers within the local communities. The company and its staff members realize that profits do not precede people, and they show this by giving back to the community. It is with great honor and privilege to support this nomination of Sellers Sexton for Charitable Business of the Year and Service Excellence in both its business operations and as a community leader. An organization will be presented with this Top Achievement Award to honor and recognize an outstanding nonprofit organization. Applicants must have been a nonprofit organization under Section 501c3 or 6 of the Internal Revenue Code for at least 3 years and have a local governance and management structure in place. This award will be presented based on the criteria of mission and program community impact. The 2017 Community Nonprofit of the Year is Good Samaritan of the Ozarks. Since its beginning in 1975 as the Pulaski County Crisis Center, Good Samaritan of the Ozarks has provided safe shelter for victims of violence through Genesis, a place of new beginnings, provided emergency financial and food assistance to those in need, as well as household goods to those recovering from natural disasters. As a local private nonprofit ministry, 100% of the support we receive assists our friends, neighbors, and community members right here in Pulaski County. Our impact is far-reaching, providing for more than 1,200 individuals per month. In 2016, Good Samaritan of the Ozarks distributed just under 850,000 pounds of food. Genesis provided safe shelter for 81 women, 68 children, and 3 men who were victims of violence. Our emergency department assisted individuals and families with everyday necessities, financial assistance for the struggling, gift cards to the elderly, and a hand up for those who faced unexpected tragedies. We consider our work a calling from God to extend His hand to the hurting, and we are privileged to work in such a caring and loving community whose support is invaluable to the success of our programs. This award will be presented to the business that makes the most significant improvements on their commercial property. These improvements can be made over a period of time in the Waynesville-St. Robert community. The 2017 Community Improvement Award goes to the City of Waynesville. It is with great honor to nominate the City of Waynesville as our 2017 Community Improvement Award nominee. Waynesville, now a city of over 4,000 residents, was established in 1833. It was named for the famous Revolutionary War hero, General Mad Anthony Wayne. It is the oldest town in Pulaski County. Waynesville is rich in history and abounding in folklore. The City of Waynesville has provided many improvements to the town while preserving its historical nature. The goals set forth by the city include, but are not limited to, restoration, historic preservation, economic development, increasing tourism and city pride, improving retail opportunities, improving ambiance, removing blight, encouraging private investment, along with many other things. Their current project was a vision to build a playground that was not only safe for special needs children to play at, but also to honor our military. In 2014, this vision was announced as the Little Heroes Playground. Little Heroes Playground is Pulaski County's very first universally accessible playground located in the Ruby-Doo Park in downtown Waynesville. Many local organizations, financial institutions, and the generous citizens of Waynesville played a role in donating for the development of this playground, which raised a total of $600,000 to complete the project. The playground contains equipment that represents all branches of the military and is designed so that all children and families, including wounded veterans, can play side by side. The project was completed and the dedication held in November 2017. So it is with great honor and privilege to nominate the City of Waynesville for the 2017 Community Improvement Award nomination. It is with great honor to nominate the City of Waynesville as our 2017 Community Improvement Award nominee. Waynesville, now a city of over 4,000 residents, was established in 1833. It was named for the famous Revolutionary War hero, General Mad Anthony Wayne. It is the oldest town in Pulaski County. Waynesville is rich in history and abounding in folklore. The City of Waynesville has provided many improvements to the town while preserving its historical nature. The goals set forth by the city include, but are not limited to, restoration, historic preservation, economic development, increasing tourism and city pride, improving retail opportunities, improving ambiance, removing blight, encouraging private investments, along with many other things. Their current project was a vision to build a playground that was not only safe for special needs children to play at, but to also honor our military. In 2014, this vision was announced as the Little Heroes Playground. Little Heroes Playground is Pulaski County's very first universally accessible playground located in the Ruby-Doo Park in downtown Waynesville. Many local organizations, financial institutions, and the generous citizens of Waynesville played a role in donating for the development of this playground, which raised a total of $600,000 to complete the project. The playground contains equipment that represents all branches of the military and is designed so that all children and families, including wounded veterans, can play side by side. The project was completed and the dedication held in November 2017. So it is with great honor and privilege to support this nomination of the City of Waynesville for the 2017 Community Improvement Award nomination. The Chamber would like to recognize one individual that has made an outstanding contribution to the community through education. The recipient of this award performs a key function in providing an opportunity for the youth of today to become the leaders of tomorrow, a professional recognized in the field of education who has made a significant contribution through education to improve the Waynesville-St. Robert community. The individual should be competent and resourceful in providing strong ties between education and the business community. This individual should be nominated by his or her colleagues as an outstanding contributor to the field of education and should be respected by students and peers. The 2017 Educator of the Year is Sarah Salgado. It is with great pleasure to nominate Sarah Salgado as the 2017 Educator of the Year nominee. Sarah is a 2014 graduate of Drury University, obtaining her master's degree in elementary education, curriculum, and instruction. Sarah has been a kindergarten teacher at East Elementary for 6 years. She continues to go above and beyond for all the little lives that walk through her door. She is the true example of a superior, changing lives one child at a time. Sarah is a teacher, leader, steering team rep, district PLC team member, and a pristine mentor. She touches hearts, opens minds, and makes it fun for every student. She is an outstanding asset to the future growth of our children and this community. Sarah teaches from the heart and not the book, setting her aside from most. She motivates the students and boosts their morale. So it is with great honor and privilege to support this nomination for Sarah Salgado as the 2017 Educator of the Year. This award recognizes an individual with a proven record of exceptional generosity who has demonstrated outstanding civic and charitable responsibility and whose example encourages others to take leadership roles. Nominees must be an owner, partner, or major shareholder of the business and must be active in the day-to-day management and operation of the business. The 2017 Outstanding Contributor of the Year is Rick Morris. Command Sergeant Major retired Richard C. Morris was raised in Apple Valley, Minnesota, and entered the U.S. Army in July 1983. He completed Military Police 1 Station Unit training at Fort McClellan, Alabama in November 1983. Rick received a Bachelor of Arts in General Studies from Columbia College in 2003 and has also been inducted into the prestigious Sergeant Morales and Sergeant Audie Murphy clubs. Since retiring from the Army in October 2006, Rick has earned the title of Certified Hotel Administrator and is a 2009 graduate of Emory Executive Education, Global Leadership Institute, Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia. He currently serves as the Director of Operations for Fort Wood Hotels by Earhart Properties in St. Robert, Missouri, and is an owner-partner in Liberty Park Apartments, a gated community in St. Robert. He continues to make a difference in his community every day by his involvement in organizations and associations. He is a lifetime member of the Association of the United States Army, served as chapter president from 2010 to 2012, was awarded the Colonel Ed Owsley Award for Distinguished Service. He was also awarded the Lieutenant Governor's Veterans Service Award for continued service to veterans in Missouri. Rick is currently the chairman of the Committee of 50, president of the Pulaski County Tourism Board, president of the Pulaski County Hotel and Lodging Association, and he is actively involved and serves on the executive board of the Sustainable Ozarks Partnership, and he is a board member of the Pulaski County Growth Alliance, lifetime member of the Military Police Regimental Association, lifetime member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, member of the Pulaski County Rotary Club and Rotary International. Rick has also served on the Rolla City Council Ward 5 from April 2007 to 2009. In 2014, Rick was awarded the prestigious Sergeant Major of the Army Bainbridge Award for his lifelong contributions to the U.S. Army and the NCO Corps. Rick is married to the former Audrey Julia Smith. They have a 28-year-old son, Jake, who is an MP First Lieutenant in the U.S. Army Reserves. Rick and AJ reside in Waynesville, Missouri. Rick is a supporter of his community and a soldier for life. The 2017 Organization of the Year Award goes to the Sustainable Ozarks Partnership. Each year, the Chamber Board of Directors recognizes an organization that enhances our mission to be the motivating force in advocating, coordinating, leading, and promoting existing and future business development. Through the Sustainable Ozarks Partnership's efforts, our region has seen many successes in 2017. Some of those successes include increased basic combat training mission load at Fort Leonard Wood, planned military construction funding for a replacement hospital on Fort Leonard Wood, strengthened partnerships within our communities, our state, and Fort Leonard Wood, enhanced focus on commercial air transportation access to the region, sustained rigor and high performance in our public school districts, a comprehensive analysis of the economic impacts of personnel reductions at Fort Leonard Wood, and the identification of mitigation strategies to offset those impacts. The highlight of the year came when the Department of the Army formally recognized the significance of the Sustainable Ozarks Partnership's local, regional, and state support for Fort Leonard Wood by presenting the Fort Leonard Wood SOP Partnership Initiative with the 2017 Army Community Partnership Award. This award officially acknowledged their commitment to national defense through their partnerships with the Army aimed at lowering operational costs, improving mission training and readiness, expanding capabilities, and creating efficiencies. This year's Chamber Volunteer of the Year recipient has helped the Chamber with many programs, especially those dealing with growing young adults into future leaders. The 2017 Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Sean Wilson. The Volunteer of the Year is Sean Wilson for his dedication and passion to the youth in Pulaski County by presenting the Choices program to area 8th graders as well as teaching other youth within the school district's professional development skills. Sean has brought his knowledge of leadership development to the current Leadership Pulaski County class and the Alumni Association. He is the chairperson for the Governmental and Military Affairs Committee, where his passion for our armed forces and those who have served has played a role in helping to coordinate the Veterans Day ceremony and parade. Last but not least, Sean was an instrumental part in creating the Speak Your Piece Civility Project, which focuses on 3 main topics to educate people on how to be informed, be empowered, and be the difference while using social media. The Ambassador of the Year Award is determined on a points basis by attendance of Chamber functions throughout the year. The 2017 Ambassador of the Year Award goes to Laura Shapoister. 2017 was a very busy year for the Chamber, and out of 102 events, Laura participated in 67 and earned a total of 169 points. The Citizen of the Year Award is meant to recognize individuals not for a particular year of volunteer service, but rather to recognize a person who has performed outstanding and dedicated volunteer service to the community and/or towards helping others over time separate from their employment responsibilities. The individual nominated must have provided such volunteer service in the Waynesville-St. Robert area. Reverend Cindy Tdak has always given of her time, her finances, and her love to help others in our local community. She was born at Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and her father was a paratrooper during the Korean conflict and lost his life in service to the United States Army. Cindy grew up in Columbia, Missouri, in a large, close family. She earned her bachelor in science from Northeast Missouri State University in social work and psychology and served in the Ivory Coast of Africa as a healthcare coordinator for the Peace Corps. When she returned home to the United States, she worked to earn her master's in social work degree from the University of Missouri-Columbia with a focus in clinical social work. To Cindy, the more education you have, the more you can reach out and help others, and she earned her master's in divinity from Austin Presbyterian Theological Seminary and became ordained as a United Methodist elder. She married Jim Tdak, her junior high sweetheart, and they are celebrating 35 years together. She is the ridiculously proud mother of Andrew Tdak, who is a teacher of music to inner-city children at 2 junior high schools in the Virginia Beach school system, and Caitlin Rudolph, who works in hospital administration in Arlington, Texas. Cindy was the CEO for the Rape Crisis and Domestic Violence Center in Washington, D.C. While in this position, she served on the Attorney General Reno's Commission of Family Violence. When her family PCS to Hawaii, Cindy served as the Director of Adoptions for the Department of Family Services in Honolulu, Hawaii. She has served 3 congregations of the United Methodist Church in the Central Texas Conference and is currently serving as the Director of Religious Education for Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Cindy has served as a board member of CASA of South Central Missouri for the past 2 years and on the board for CASA in Texas for 3 years, National Organization of Women for over 5 years, board member for Genesis House, a place for new beginnings for the past 6 years, and the Women's Clergy Council for several years. She is an active advocate and participant for Take Back the Night, which is a program which is active advocates against rape and sexual violence. She and her husband also support the Women's Free Clinic with their time and financial backing. Cindy participates in community programs such as flood cleanup, fundraisers, public speaking for those causes which she works towards bettering, such as at the Women of Significance event every spring. She is a believer that we have to put muscle into our words. She and her husband Jim brought a young woman and her toddler into their home for the past 2 years, supporting them financially and emotionally while the young woman attended professional training. That young woman is now applying for medical school. She works to support our scout troops, our elderly, and of course those who are dealing with sexual abuse and domestic violence. She is a leader of women's support groups, a teacher of Bible studies, a facilitator for life skills support groups, and of late working on a grant that will build a 24/7 daycare and preschool for our community. Cindy has recently been instrumental in bringing Marriage Encounter to our community as she believes that happy, healthy marriages are critical to happy, healthy communities. Cindy has had a life of service, and she embraced Fort Leonard Wood, Waynesville-St. Robert, as her hometown. A young man came to Waynesville-St. Robert on June 4, 1984, to accept a job as sales consultant with Seller Sexton Automobile Dealership. Unknown at the time, our community was being blessed with a man who has 3 loves: loving and serving God and His Son, Jesus Christ, loving and caring for his family, and loving his community with a commitment to make it a better place. This man was Michael S. Freeman. As a young man, Mike felt the calling to serve God through music, so he could show the young, middle-aged, and seniors how much God loved them. He started this ministry by playing the drums and later by singing. Upon his arrival to Waynesville-St. Robert, He continued his music ministry at Westside Baptist Church, where he now serves as a worship leader of the traditional service. He shares his ministry of music throughout the Ozarks as a member of the Southern gospel group called Covenant Quartet. Spreading the work of Jesus and his love for each of us is Mike's number one priority. Shortly after his arrival, he married his high school sweetheart Marie, and they have enjoyed 33 years of marriage. God blessed their marriage with a daughter Molly and friend Justin, a son Ivan and wife Tiffany, and grandson Gunnar and granddaughter Briley. Mike believes you can show the love of God through serving your community. He is a member of the Waynesville-St. Robert Chamber of Commerce, where he served as president. He is the 2017 honorary chairman of the Salvation Army, which serves Pulaski County residents in financial distress. Their goal for the 2017 Tree of Lights was $80,000, and Mike was actively promoting and seeking donations. You will find Mike and his family ringing the Salvation Army bell at Christmas on the Square. You may have been treated to a Christmas carol or two. He is a member of the Rotary Club and participates in their service projects. Many charities and school organizations have benefited for the Ford Test Drive program, Project Teach, and Cash for Touchdowns at Waynesville High School, which Mike coordinates and promotes for Seller Sexton. Any project or program in which Mike participates benefits tremendously from his enthusiastic promotion and hands-on involvement. Since 1994, David Michael Lowe has been an active volunteer member of many professional, military, civic, charitable, and religious organizations in Pulaski County, which include the following: member of the Waynesville-St. Robert Chamber of Commerce since 1997, president from 2002 to 2004, board of directors from 2000 to 2005, chamber ambassador from 2007 to 2016, ambassador emeritus of the year in 2010, and Choices Program presenter every year from 2008 to 2016. Member of the Committee of 50 since 2002 and Board of Directors since 2016. Member of the Rotary Club of Pulaski County since 2005. Board of Directors from 2009 to present. President from 2012 to 2013. Committee Chairs, Paul Harris Fellow Award in 2014 and 2017. Christmas on the Square from 2005 to 2016, Student Government Day 5 years, Original Red Hot Red Hatters 2 years, Veterans Day Parade 5 years, International Students Event Host, and Bylaws Committee. Member of the Pulaski County Bar Association since 1997 and president from 2004 to 2006. Volunteered his time by developing several initiatives to include a financial scholarship program to every high school in Pulaski County, which is still in effect today. Member of the Pulaski County Salvation Army Board of Directors from 2005 to present. Honorary Chairperson Tree of Lights campaign in 2004, bell ringer every year from 2005 to present. Volunteered countless hours by providing free legal services to military personnel and veterans in Pulaski County without financial means. Volunteered to serve as the Vice Chairman and Chairman of the Missouri Bar Association's Veterans and Military Law Committee from 2007 to present. Appointed as member of Attorney General's Military Legal Assistance Team Advisory Board in 2017 to volunteer his time to organize free legal services to veterans in need throughout Missouri. David has volunteered his time to educate the citizens and veterans in Pulaski County by providing more than 15 presentations to various clubs and organizations on wills, trusts, and estate planning, constitutional law, military law, and the Missouri National Guard from 1997 to present. Member of Maranatha Baptist Church from 1994 to present. Served as a member of the Board of Trustees from 1997 to 2010. Church choir from 1994 to present. Organized church bell ringing program for the Salvation Army. Organized church usher program and served as an usher and in many other ministries from 1994 to present. Choir director and song leader for many years. And Maranatha Baptist Academy High School basketball head coach 2004 to 2006 and assistant head coach 2009 to 2012. Pulaski County Kiwanis Club and community sports programs, coached youth basketball, soccer, and baseball teams from 2001 to 2009, and Pulaski United Football Club, charter board member and vice president 2009 to 2012. Vice chairman of the Pulaski County Justice Center Task Force Committee, and volunteered countless hours in researching and developing plans for a new jail in Pulaski County from 2016 to present. Member and volunteer in the American Legion, Association of the United States Army, Military Officers Association of America, Missouri National Guard Association, Armed Forces YMCA, and Gideon's International from 1998 to present. David is married to Victoria Leanne Lowe and is actively involved with their 4 children, Grace, Sarah, Lauren, and John. In addition to being a devoted husband and father, he is also an outdoor enthusiast who enjoys fishing, hunting, hiking, climbing, whitewater rafting, canoeing, and camping.